Hey everyone, and thanks for tuning into this video clip. Today I'm going to share with you my number one favorite question I've learned to ask of all time. And it's the number one question. I think that if you start using it, it can it can begin the process of unlocking you getting higher fees, money up front, better relationships with your clients. It's really, really that good. Not only did I prove it in my office, I've been proving it with my clients. So before I get there, though, let's talk about one of the reasons people struggle and recruiters struggle getting the fees they want, the money they want, the terms they want, the relationships they want. And the number one reason for that is they look and sound the same. And it's really not your fault, because most of us were taught the same thing. Like when you take a job order, we ask questions like, what are you looking for? What's the background required? What are the duties and responsibilities for the position? Give me 2 or 3 things that are really going to help me sell your company. Those are all fine questions, except there's 112,000 other people asking your hiring managers. So if someone approaches a hiring manager and they sound the same as the other guy that took 20%, that worked non-exclusive contingency, and you ask those questions, you kind of just put yourself in that same bucket. So I just want to give you a little bit of a motivation to change the questions, most if not all the questions you ask when you take a search assignment. So the number one key to getting better terms, higher fees, money up front, access to the hiring manager, is the quality of the questions you ask. You're not really judged necessarily initially on how you present yourself, because we kind of present ourselves the same. And the way we present ourselves to differentiate ourselves is asking great questions, highly consultative questions. I'm going to give you my favorite one here in a second. The favorite question I always ask if somebody has an opening for someone, let's say it's for controller. For the beginning 10 years of my career, I asked, so tell me about what you're looking for. Tell me about the background required. Tell me about the duties, responsibilities. And instead of doing that, I say, I want you to imagine, Mr. Ms. Hiring Manager, that you've brought this controller on. It's a year from their start date. You're walking down the hall with them, and you're just thinking to yourself, you've had an outstanding year, Bob, Mary, Mr. Ms. Controller. And you're kind of getting ready to do their review. Tell me, if that's the case, tell me exactly what they accomplished in that first year. So again, imagine this individual's had an outstanding first year, and they met or exceeded all your expectations. Tell me what they accomplished. And here's why that's one of the reasons that question really works. The key word in that sentence is imagine, right? They have to look to their brain. They're actually forming images, and you're going to get a much more robust story. And I promise you, if you ask that, start asking it this week, you're going to hear, wow, that's a great question. You've set now the tone for taking the entire search assignment and to do this the right way. So I found when I switched that, and by the way, that replaces duty responsibilities, not background required. And I lead with that because that's the problem they're trying to solve, is what you're going to hear about what they've accomplished in a year. That's really what their objective is, to accomplish that. And I don't have time on this video. There's a whole bunch of other questions we teach at our events on how to really re-engineer the way you take a search assignment, and how to build a 500K desk and 7-figure office. Think and Grow Rich for Recruiters. You can see the details for that event at therecruiteru.com/rich, the word RICH. You can see where our events are going on right now here in the States. And if you're in Europe or the UK, we're also running an event right outside of London, and you can see the details for that at www.therecruiteru.com/the-word-intensive. So therecruiteru.com/intensive. And you can see the details there. Or call Priscilla on our team at area code 860-200-7153. So I'm going to leave you with that. Hopefully practice that one question. Number one. Number two, re-engineer the other questions you take to be much more consultative, and watch how the attitude your clients and prospects take towards you in giving you higher fees and better terms. Thanks for listening to the whole thing. Bye now.